Hello. Rai, thank you so much for the resub. Whammy. Sorry if you caught me stopping the stream and starting it again. It's because I still had the Monster Hunter details. But oh my god, I'm so excited to play this. Evening, Dim. So, because of the complications of my setup, my headphones are actually currently being used so I can hear the damn game, and I can hear the game with no delay. So I can't actually hear my PC. So I might, if I get a little alert, I'll just have to keep an eye on it. But all I can hear is the beautiful, beautiful sounds of Bloodborne. I'm excited. I feel like it's too soon to jump straight back into another Sekiro thing. So something you can help me with is, hey Ray, this is the first stream where we're streaming something that I'm not playing on the PC. I'm playing through a PS5. So I'm not 100% sure the sound is good. So I'm worried about you hearing the characters speak to me and also it not being too loud when we're fighting and stuff. So if you could give a little bit of feedback, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm excited. I think some of you in chat have played Bloodborne. Some of you have not. It's very good. I think it's one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Gen lore dumping, yeah, and I'm going to kind of do it a bit like the Sekiro stream, in that I'm not going to... I don't think we can hear the game. I mean, this bit should be very quiet. I can't hear anything really either. But, let me see. Oh yeah, what's going on there? Oh, it's because I'm putting it through here. Hang on. How's this gonna work? I mean, I guess I can hear it. Yeah, you've got it now. The problem is, if I want it, I'm going to have to listen to the PC. I'm going to have to monitor. Let me see, I have to monitor... I'm going to have to monitor this audio. There we go, I can hear it now. This is gonna suck if I get hit and then I hear the hit afterwards. Yeah, there's like a second delay. I'll deal with it. I'll see if I can get some sort of cable that'll let me do something for next time. This is dramatic, yeah. So yeah, Bloodborne, one of the best games ever made. I think one of the most better, more than the sum of its parts type of games, where the combat's great, the environments are great, the music's great, the writing's great, the characters are great, but they all work together, where the gameplay mechanics and details of the combat are relevant for the lore, but not just because they were like, oh, let's write something so the combat makes sense. No, the actual story beats and character decisions and stuff are tied to your gameplay mechanics. It's great. I love it. We're offline because I'm far from the router. We're using an Ethernet in the PC. New game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Pale Blood. Let's get rid of chat.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
It's like the very first piece of lore we get is actually really confusing and has a lot, it's controversial, you know. I've not played any of the Souls games, but I once saw a mini essay that argued that Bloodborne functions as a sequel to Demon's Souls long after the time of the latter one. I mean, if I tried really hard, I could say the same about Sekiro and Bloodborne, but yeah, I've heard that rumor as well. Ooh, it's doing this weird. Does this weird thing sometimes. You have seen Sekiro at least, or you've seen some of Sekiro. Do you have any specific goals for this playthrough? To enjoy it, to chat about the lore. That's pretty much it. This is my reward, Ray, for doing the Sekiro playthrough. I've played all of the other games more recently than Bloodborne. It was the first one I platinumed, I think. So I just want to soak it up and geek out about it and show it off. Maybe I'm hoping it's a nice experience to relive it for the people in the chat who love the game, and I'm hoping it's kind of for the people who maybe aren't going to play it. It's a cool way to see what it's like. I'm not really going to do much with this character. We'll just make her mature. Ooh, we will make a decision here though. It doesn't matter too much, it's just how you start. So it has similar... So starting with Sekiro is a bit weird. Sekiro is very different than the other FromSoft games. The others usually always have Vitality, which is health, Endurance, which is stamina. There was no stamina in Sekiro combat. Strength is usually there. Skill or Dexterity are usually there. And in Blood Tinge and Arcane are a Bloodborne thing, but the other games like Dark Souls usually have their own things as well, like their own types of magic and stuff. I think I just want something generic so we can kind of pick whatever we want as we go. I'm just going to mix it up a bit. I'm not going to do an Arcane heavy build, but I'm going to pick that one because it's got the most Arcane. Yeah, we'll do Cruel Fate. Voice, mature. I don't really care about anything else. That'll do. I don't care what we look like, really. Back. Okay, we're ready. So yeah, the biggest controversy already is that people are like, oh, we've been told to hunt the pale blood by that guy at the start. No, the guy at the start was answering your question. You were asking him about the pale blood. We even find a note in your own handwriting to help you remember what your goal is. But yeah, you're going to be super confused if you've never seen this game before about what's going on. And also, I'm not going to straight up tell you. The same way we...
Good. All signed and sealed.
I've signed a contract.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh,
let's get some old Yharnam blood.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So when we were playing Sekiro, when we started, I didn't just say, yo, this is what the Senpo Temple monks are really up to. This is the deal with the dragon. I was just started off being something weird's in the water and sort of let the story evolve naturally and explain stuff as we went. I'm going to kind of do that here as well, I think. I'm sort of I also don't remember it very well. Bear in mind, it's been a long time. There's a beast in all of us. This is what an NHS gender clinic is like, confirmed. They dealt with it way too fast. This was way too quick. You have to do 6 playthroughs to get to the NHS gender clinic. Oh my god, the delay on my audio, if I die, it's probably going to be because of that. Like if some monster screams at me, I'm not going to hear that. Oh, look, it's the messengers. Aren't they adorable? I love them. So this game has got everything going against it for me. I don't like scary stuff. I don't like disgusting stuff. Like I could never play Scorn. And I'm not super into like stuff set in the past. And that might sound weird, but like I don't want to play Dark Souls stuff. I'm not into fantasy stuff. I'm not into Victorian time looking stuff. I'm not into like knights and dragons usually. But I love Dark Souls in spite of all that, and I love Bloodborne in spite of all that. The fact that I'm willing to love this should say a lot. But like how Alien Isolation is too scary, but visually and the vibes, it's perfect. I love it, and that's kind of what this is about as well. Handwritten scroll, handwritten by us, by the way. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. So don't worry, that's not going to make sense right now. However, we're going to have a big old massive debate and all disagree about what it even means at the end of the game. So, the hunt, whatever that is. Jen, do you have 2 controllers? No, not PS5 controllers, no. If only someone was willing to love me for being a Victorian horror and disgusting too. Oh man, stop it like that. I do like the thing about trans people though, which is like trans women are always called like, I can't remember the trans woman version, but it's all your Ninas and Sophies and all that stuff. And then it's non-binary people are named after nature, you know, like River or Reed and stuff. And then trans men are named after drowned Victorian boys. And I'm like, that's so true. It's very often sounds very true. So the very first thing in a game is an enemy that you're supposed to get killed by. If you had a second, you could plug the headphones into that and it doesn't mute the TV. I didn't know that. Probably cheaper for me to buy a sort of 2-way split cable. Let's see. Oh god. So I'll tell you when I can hear the hit. Now. 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 This stream will be a bit rough for that. So yeah, we've got no weapons. And we're like, okay, what the fuck's going on? We're very confused. It only gets more confusing. We do get little tips and stuff, how to do things. So, I'll explain a little bit how the combat works, but it makes more sense to do it when we've actually got a weapon. But here's our first beast somewhere. Should I try and kill it? I'll give it a go. Ouch. Oh my god, it's so off-putting hearing everything late. This is not what most of the game is like. This is just what happens when you don't have a weapon. You're supposed to lose against this thing though. It's like they want you to die. They do want me to die. Damn it, I was so close to getting him. That's fine. Slapping a werewolf butt. And down. The church engages in the hunt in a medical capacity. In many capacities. When a cancer is discovered, one must pinpoint its location, reach in and wrench it from the host's bosom. Oh my god, there's so much lore. So it's kind of weird. I feel like comparing the lore, a lot of people think Bloodborne has the best lore of the From Software games. I think it probably does. But it's like comparing apples and oranges, you know? Yeah, in Sekiro you have to read item descriptions, you have to read around things. But it also tells you quite a lot. And by the end you kind of have a good handle on everything, just with a few mysteries left over. Whereas Dark Souls and Bloodborne it's a lot more obscure and weird. But Dark Souls is like lore takes place over like thousands of years. And Bloodborne's maybe doesn't, but Bloodborne's is just as ambitious and epic in a way. Where transgender folks get their names, trans women, hi, I'm Sophie, trans men, hello, I am Spencer Ravensbecker, non-binary people, greetings, I am Paper Cushion. No, has to be an animal or a plant or something for me. Non-binary people are like, hi, I'm Lily, or Lily, I mean, that's, I don't know. I remember one time that someone came out as non-binary and my friend was like, and they're going by a different name now, and I was like, Reed? Like, as a complete guess. And they were like, how did you know? I was like, it was literally a guess. I got it right. It's a good name. I can see why they do it. Right, here's our... Okay, so you might be wondering, is this place normal? The answer is no, 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 no. Look at this place. This ain't normal. We're not in... This game's not really set in like a magical fantasy land in a kind of Dark Souls-y kind of way. You can kind of just think of this as sort of Earth. So what the fuck is this? The answer is this is, for now, all you need to know is this is not normal. This is something to do with a contract that we've signed. I got totally stuck here, so I'm watching with interest. This is the hub. This is your hub world in a sense, where you level up and stuff. You found the original reference. Closed. Accept gift from messengers. Right, so what weapon do we want to start with? Hunter Axe is probably best, it's strongest. I feel like I'm going to do the Saw Cleaver because it's like the quintessential beginner's Bloodborne. Firstly, I'm rusty, I don't remember the game that well. But secondly, if you've not watched this game before, you have to see the Saw Cleaver, you know? That wasn't what I saw. I saw Twitter that had a different joke, but that does sound good. Right, and then we choose a gun as well, and I'm all about the parries, so we're going to go for a hunter pistol. So, let me see if I can remember how the hell this works. Right hand weapon 1, right hand weapon 2. Okay, so our trick weapon is the saw cleaver, and our left hand weapon is the pistol. And that's what I look like. For now. So, the thing about this game, it's like, this was the fastest, most nimble From Software game before Sekiro came along. So you can do a lot of like backsteps quickly and lots of cool stuff. So the cool thing with the weapons is that the trick weapons, they can transform. So the thing about this one is that it's quite fast. You have like a R1's your quick hits, and R2 is your charge attack. There's a reason to do those. Hey girl! But there's also your transform, which changes your weapon in some way. So in the case of the saw cleaver, your attacks aren't as fast now, but they're more powerful. But also they're more vertical, which can be handy. Or wide, if it's the charged one. And also, if you look, see how the weapon's like kind of serrated? Can you see that? But on that side, it's not so serrated. Oh no, it is serrated on that side. I'm not sure, I thought... Well anyway, serrated weapons hurt beasts more. In my head, I thought this wasn't the case like this, but it was the case when it was open. so I'm not sure. Oh, Bloodborne, shall I let myself get spoiled by watching? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's still such a great game, so I think if you got spoiled, you'd still enjoy it anyway, but sure call. This is the doll. We'll talk a lot about her. We got a notebook. Can't open that yet. Is it because we have to go around the side? I can't remember. Maybe we just have to... He's not out here yet, is he? No, maybe we have to get to the first lantern before we can talk to him. So let's do that. There's no jump in this game. Actually, do you know Sekiro was the first game to have a jump button? And then Elden Ring also had one. This works like Dark Souls 3, where your sprint button, which is your dodge button, when you hold it, you sprint. If you tap it right after sprinting, you can do a little shitty jump. So we're not the first person to come through here and to be a part of this thing that's happening to us. That's what a lot of the gravestones are. A lot of the gravestones are for people who've previously been here. But this is our way to like get into the game. So we can go back to that place where we started at. Hey Milk! Ray, this playthrough doesn't include DLC, actually. I cannot justify buying the DLC right now. I'm literally so tight on money to move house. Trying to move house. So at the moment it doesn't include the DLC. Can we talk to Yusofka?
Are you out on... Then I'm very sorry.
I love the voices.
I cannot open this door.
Girl!
I am Yusefka.
Thank you for the gift sub.
The patients here in my
This is
clinic must not be exposed to infection.
Yusefka. Patients in my clinic.
I know that you hunt for us. For our town,
So I'm a hunter.
sorry.
When is moving date? I don't know yet.
This is
It's
all
sometime
I
in
can
the
do.
next month or two. Everything's a little bit chaotic. So we got a blood vial.
Now, go and good hunt.
So when people say a hunter, the word hunter means a few things, and it even means several things in this game. So yes, a hunter is someone who hunts. And there's a thing happening to this place called the hunt. So a hunter in this game is often someone who plays a very special role in what's going on. But in our case, we were also a hunter of the dream, and that's the place we were just in. So we're not the only hunter like this, but we're not your average hunter for sure. That thing's still going to be here, I think. But we might have a better time now. So those are not usually that easy to kill, but its health was already really low. So there are two resources in this game that are the most important. Blood. So that blood vials are like our health, and blood echoes are like our currency, a bit like Souls and Dark Souls. And also insight. And they both have like gameplay ramifications, but they also have lore and story ramifications as well. So we found ourselves in a city called Yarnum. A lot of people believe that our characters travelled here. They are a traveller. In fact, this is a first bit of lore, I guess. This is our symbol of a hunter, which is a person hanging upside down, being drained for blood. This is our hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts, which is what we're about to experience. It's where I had to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness, so there's a reason for that as well. They did call us an outsider in the opening cutscene, that's correct. You can see here, our clothing is foreign garb, not typical clothing for Yarnum. Perhaps it is of a foreign origin. It is said after all the traveller came to Yharnam from afar. Without memory, who will know? So that's why we wrote ourselves a note about why we're here. It's because the transfusion, whatever happened to us, we knew it was going to do this to our memory. And we're going to get better clothes. So, welcome to, I mean, maybe the best world in a video game? Maybe. I do think Yharnam, in terms of memorable worlds, is like up there with... And when I say memorable, I guess the first level of Super Mario is memorable. What I mean by memorable is like big 3D interconnected worlds that you feel are real and you're a part of and you can explore in a meaningful way. And they have their own atmosphere. So I think people think of like City 17 from Half-Life 2 and a Dungwall from Dishonored. Maybe Hyrule Field and all the places around it in Ocarina of Time. Definitely Dark Souls 1. Absolutely the interconnected world of Dark Souls 1. Yharnam and the surrounding areas. Absolutely up there with the best of them, for sure. Like, we're gonna go to most of the places we can see here. It's so well designed. I love it. Yharnam is just Edinburgh Old Town, but friendlier residents. Yeah, and it's you don't get lost as easy. Old Town Edinburgh is the only place in the world where you go somewhere and it's uphill, and then you come back and it's uphill. But yes, little back alleys and shortcuts that you have to unlock is a very Edinburgh Old Town thing. So here's a bit of combat. So remember, we've got our fast hits, transform, we've got our longer hits. Also, you can do a transform attack, so we can hit and attack with the transform. But we've also got this gun, and in Sekiro, you know you could parry at the exact moment you get hit. Bloodborne's weird. Bloodborne's about parrying before the hit. It's very bizarre. Also, if you're quick... Nah, it's not gonna work. Come on. So, we got a visceral attack here because we did that perfect parry. And that cost me a bullet. And you can see in the top left corner, we've got 19 Quicksilver bullets. Just take a dog for a run up and down fresh bullet. And yeah, I love the way health and bullets and stuff work in this game. So you've got 19 bullets and 20 is your max, but you can always have 5 blood bullets on you as well, which would mean that you've got 25 bullets max. But you get blood bullets by using some of your health. So then you'll have to give yourself more blood vials to bring your health back up. So that's one major mechanic of Bloodborne, is that you can always get more bullets from your own health. The other, and parrying is a big thing. And I'm going to have to teach myself, I'm going to have to get out of my Sekiro muscle memory and like not shoot when I'm trying to not transform. Basically this is what would happen if I press the button where I'd be like trying to parry in Sekiro. The other thing is, in Sekiro you should be up close and personal but blocking. In this you want to get out of the way or shoot them. The other thing is rallying. So if I get hit, my health's going to go down, but I'm going to have a few seconds to hit back and recover my health. So this game wants you to be aggressive. So if Dark Souls, some people play Dark Souls like shield, 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 block. I don't. For me, Dark Souls is about dodging. So to me, Dark Souls is dodge them. Bloodborne is hit them, as in hit them back. Sekiro is parry them. And Elden Ring is marry them. I'm a Scotlander and I did not know of Fleshmark. Rallying is the best mechanic, and I hate how Elden Ring doesn't have it. Yeah, it's very unique to Bloodborne. Just about everything else is in Elden Ring because it's a greatest hits game. So you do have parries and you do have counters and stuff. Hey you. So let's make this long. So these guys are pretty weak. So you know we got that visceral big attack that we could do after we shot that guy at the right time? You can also get a visceral like that if you do a charged attack into someone's back. Oh my god, this is like... Sekiro is a very different game. Sekiro doesn't have the interconnected, beautiful... it's just a different environmental design. What was cool about Sekiro, it was quite linear. What was... That was the cleric beast. Look at this world. What Sekiro had that was really cool is really open areas. You know, Elden Ring's the first proper open world game by then, but like Sekiro had these big, huge open areas and you were navigating your way through them. Whereas what Bloodborne does better is more enclosed environments. But like Dark Souls, it's like really, really, really well designed. Lots of shortcuts. Look, we can't go through here.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Can you hear them?
And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well,
I really love the voices in Bloodborne. The English voices are really good.
Help, if there's anything that can be
Some of
done.
the really fucked up emotional characters are like
This town is cursed.
struggling.
Whatever your reasons might be.
So I think you can tell something weird's going on in the city.
Whatever can be gained from this place,
Presumably our
will be
characters
more
heard good things about it.
good.
There's rumours going around the lands that the city is run by a church that can has a miracle cure for stuff. You know, whenever you hear about a place with a miracle cure, and when you visit, the first thing you see are tons of coffins, you know things aren't going very well. So unlike Dark Souls, when you light a lamp, you don't reset the world around you, but it does reset if you travel. I was going to go back and see if we could talk to Garam or whatever he's called, but let's try this. We walked past in December, but my travel companion were too distracted by Coburn Street. Yeah, visitors always call Coburn Street Cockburn Street for some reason, but it's quite a common surname. I had a teacher. I was about to say I had a teacher called Mrs. Coburn and a friend called somebody Coburn. But actually they were mother and daughter, now that I think about it. So look, like we could drop down here, we could go this way. All we know is we've been told to hunt, we've been given weapons, and these people do not seem normal, you know? Olivia Wilde's last name is Coburn, I didn't know that. Miracle cure, put them in a coffin, problem solved. You're sick? Well now you're dead, don't worry about it. It's very disconcerting hearing the audio much later. Oh, that's one thing we could do. We could use pebbles. Hey! Actually, fuck it. I just use these stairs as like a choke point. Oh my god, look at this world! Ouch. So if I hit him back, we'll get that health back, but I'm too far away now, so I'm just gonna heal. We're healing with the very blood that we've taken. Shall we try fighting a really tough guy? Here's the start of the game. So this will give us a little shortcut. There's an extremely tough enemy here. I reckon we can take him. You're not supposed to try yet, I don't think, but whatever. Shit. There goes most of my health. I just threw a pebble for no reason. see I got most of my health back there. Oh god, that didn't work. Get out of here. Unfortunately, this is why I was... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. This is why I was very apprehensive to actually stream this game. I'm scared that we're going to start it and then they're going to announce a 60 frames a second PC port or something. In fact, Jen hasn't removed her... Oh, right. Why? How long do I have to do this for? Because I literally can't, like, really read anything. Okay. We said this wasn't a challenge run, but I think the audio being delayed and I feel like my fucking vision's delayed now as well. Look, oh god, okay, never mind. I was going to show you what happens if you get them from behind. We can get this person from behind, maybe. We'll lose the person right here. Oh, it's not worth it, actually. Hello! The guys with guns are actually pretty dangerous. I can't really read chat. Like, let's try lots of lovely things, which I can just read it, but usually I can read chat out of the corner of my eye, but I have to like stare. Oop! I forgot about that. It's not Dark Souls if there's not somebody jumping out like this guy. Oh, you can do this attack as well. You can do like it's like a command. It's almost like a fighting game command move. You press a direction, or like a smash. You know, Smash and Smash Brothers. Uses a lot of stamina. So your stamina is the green bar, which obviously goes down when you sprint, but it also goes down when you do attack. So you gotta be careful. Oh god. So you can see, these guys have like, some of their arms are way longer than others. So, some of them have like a long arm and a short arm, some of them have like got like really hairy arms and stuff. So clearly something's going on, they're not like, you know, something's happening. Except they were shouting, "This is all your fault, you're the freaks, and you're the beasts and stuff" at me. So, something weird going on here. Where's the way down? It's over here. Oh, I missed an item. Do you know why I kept throwing pebbles earlier? It's because it's a square button to use your item in the top corner. And you hold square to suck up your loot in Sekiro. So that's why every time I killed someone I was yeeting a stone. Milk. Right, in all caps. I could just like... Wait, oh. I'm so blind I couldn't see this? Okay. I'm gonna deliberately throw a pebble. Yo. Okay, there's a guy with a gun there. In fact, can we not jump down here? Ooh, did you hear that? Something on the other side of that door. You can't sneak up on dogs. And they've got good hearing. Nope. So if I hit back, I'll claim that health back. Which is good. here. God, maybe not. Try to not get shot by that guy. In fact, let's go deal with him. Oh my god, he nearly shot me in the foot. Glass is back on, thank fuck. Okay. Why did I allow that to be a thing? Come here, you. I think a heavy one breaks the shield, or at least gets him out of the way. It feels good to be able to deal with shields after the no prosthetic, no axe Sekiro run. So one of the starting weapons is an axe, and it's amazing. It's really good. It's very powerful. It's got really good range, but it's kind of slow. And at the start, it pays to have something that can like hit nice and quick. Back on the puns already. We got another tough enemy here, but we can probably make short work of them if we're good with a gun. Oh, we could have been knocking on lots of doors, by the way. I don't reckon you're from around here. Just stuck outside, didn't I? That.
Stuck outside on an owl, you poor, poor thing.
Yeah, so we should have knocked on other doors, but they're just like, go away. We're staying safe, and we're staying inside on the night of the hunt. So this is the night of the hunt, wherever that is. Clearly, whatever the hunt is, it's got something to do with the fact that everything's fucked up, and there's kind of werewolfy kind of stuff going on, obviously. And also, people like this, who have got a brick, and they're not afraid to use it. God. Ooh, that went really badly. Try that again. Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Is it the sound that's throwing me up? There we go. Got some blood vials. Molotov cocktails, nice. That'll come in handy for the first boss. The first time I saw the brick guy, I thought that was the first boss already. I had no idea. Yeah, a lot of these people are like, why on earth are you outside on a night of the hunt? And some of them are like, thank you for your service. Oh god, I forgot these fuckers. Thank you for your service, doing what you can. Yeah, those crows sound like angry dogs or something. Oh, I forgot there's something. Oil, nice. Why outside in the month of the fringe? Oh my god. It is, it's Edinburgh in August. Oh god. Maybe I could rent out my places, make some money by renting it out as an Airbnb. So I've got a decision to make now. I can go further up and there's going to be a ton of enemies, or I can approach them from a safer side, in my opinion, by opening up this shortcut but from the other side. Yeah, let's try that. So, if I remember correctly, I think it's up here. Ah! Oh, dogs. Neither. Raven once ambushed me while I was trying to escape the boar in the sewers. Let's just say it didn't end well for me. Yeah, typical Dark Souls fashion. Often it's the little thing. You know? I mean, it can happen in any game. There's people in Breath of the Wild who have been fighting a Lionel and they get killed by a goat, but that's like... Dark Souls and Bloodborne tends to do that more often. But I'm going to go this way to open up some shortcuts. So there's a few shortcuts we can do. What? Oh wait, is there an item here? Yeah, we can only drop down here. So there's a boss up there. There's two shortcuts. This way is for the lift, but we can't do the lift from this side. This is good parry practice, let's do it. Okay. Still feels weird, but sure. Oh god, he's not dead. So there's a really good shortcut here, which will make our lives so much easier. And this guy's gonna fuck with us if we don't deal with him. Okay, we've got a bit of lore here. When the hunt began, the healing church abandoned us, blocking the Great Bridge to Cathedral Ward, so we can't get there anymore because of the bridge. And they burned Old Yarnum to the ground on that moonlit night. So, when the hunt first began, things got so bad they ended up burning a part of the city and then blocking off this part of the city as well. These games are designed by trolls. If you see an item at the end of a hall, you should immediately suspect an ambush is coming. Yeah, and sometimes not. So it's like, to keep you on your toes. Or like, if you play Bloodborne, or... you know, you come across like a treasure chest is a very rare thing in Bloodborne, but like, if you've played Dark Souls, you approach the chest very carefully. It's like, hello, go away. But look how cool this shortcut is. This is the guy who is also a foreigner that you said sounds like he had a Scottish accent. This is our lamp. Our lantern. So maybe we can... should we use our blood echoes? How likely do you think it is I'm gonna die? I guess. Yeah, we'll go back just in case. I can't remember if 3,500 is a lot or not. Can't remember. I think I'm almost tempted to play this on mute, to be honest. Oh, we can't do it yet because we don't have insight. Okay. Yeah, that'll come. But what we can do is introduce one of the most important characters in the game. How do you pronounce it? Is it Garam? Garam? 0% chance I'll die, we'll see.
Aha! You must be the new hunter.
Another good voice.
Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gairman. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this.
Don't think about it.
Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Just deal with it.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't
He's talking
have as
about
many
what this
tools
place
as we
used to
once
be.
did,
It
but
used to be a workshop for hunters.
you're welcome to use whatever you find.
But you're like, I mean, is that not what we're doing right now? But he's talking about... He's not talking about this weird place. He's talking about a real place. There's a note here. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. So we're hearing the night and the hunt over and over again. Like they're almost the same thing. Can't do anything much yet. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Anyway. I think in the next few minutes we're going to do 2 bosses. Proper bosses. I have no idea how far we'll get into this. Right. Now we can go this way because we opened that shortcut. But we do have to deal with these. Do you remember the beast at the very start of the game we're supposed to die against? We got 2 of them and they're much tougher. Up here. Not in this room, but... Oh, you know what I did there? I hit the transform button. I tried to parry him like I was playing Sekiro. I really got to get out of the habit. Look, grab this. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Oh god. I literally did. Get my health back. So do you see how I've got 20 blood vials? I've got max blood vials, but I've also got 20 quicksilver bullets in the top left corner. So if I press up on the D-pad, I can do this. So that cost me health, but now I've got an extra 5 bullets. I've got blood bullets. And then I can use one of my things to heal up. So yeah, maybe I can show you a visceral. What happens if you do a charged heavy attack from behind. You get a chance to do a visceral as well. So there's a few things we can do here. I think they're going to be a bit tough for me when there's 2 of them. So I might run away and use this cheesy method. Because they can't get in here. I'm just scared I'm going to lose my things before I can level up. Oh, damn it. I completely missed the stairs in the house to that area. Oh, how did you get up? Oh, you could go up that way that I said I was going to approach from a safer angle. I mean, oh my god! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Damiani would be proud. Damiani is in... As in Easy Allies? I don't know anything about Damiani and Bloodborne, so I'm not sure what he'd be proud of. Presumably you mean the cheesing the beasts, the wolves. Right, so we lost, if you look in the top right corner, 0. The top numbers are blood echoes. That's like our currency. That's why we're killing. We lost all of them because we died. But like Bloodborne, like Dark Souls, if we go kill the enemy who killed us, we can get them back. But if we die before we get it back, it'll be gone forever. So I do want to take care of these. Oh, he's got it! Sometimes it's just the closest enemy. So there, we got it back. Blood echoes retrieved. Yay! Damiani, yes, for your cheese tactics. Sure, yeah. Because they're really... When there's two... Oh my god. Because you really have to dodge them. But when there's two of them, it's a bit much. I could Molotov them, actually, couldn't I? Should we see what happens? We only got one. Right. This is for you, Ray. I'm not gonna cheese. Where did the other one go? I'm running out of stamina. I forgot about stamina. God damn it. Sometimes if you keep hitting them even after they've died for a second, you can still get some of your health back. If you die again, bye-bye precious loot and weapons. Yeah, I love the mechanic like that in Walking Dead Saints and Sinners if you die. Yeah, I think Dark Souls kind of... I already lost more blood echoes than people lost Bitcoin. God. Yeah, a lot of games borrowed it from Dark Souls, you know. And it improves a lot of games, you know. I liked it in Shovel Knight. It's very cool in Shovel Knight as well. Hollow Knight as well has a similar thing. Pretty much the same thing. Okay, so we've got so many options. That way... Which way's the boss? That way's the boss. But first... we can get some better armor and some better weapons. Should we clear out these guys? Remember the people I was avoiding. I need to look up, does the saw cleaver hurt beasts more? Only when it's closed? Oh my god, that one didn't see me. I keep forgetting how little stamina I've got. Jeez. Look at the... It's like the trees are all scratched up like they're... You know, like a dog would like try to look after their claws or whatever. Oh my god, that guy! Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't hear him coming until it was after he was there. Wow, these really are hard to kill without fire. Ooh. What was hard to kill without fire? The wolf kind of things. Yeah, beasts, serrated edge weapons and beasts and fire work really good against beasts. But I just can't remember if this only counts as serrated. When it's open. Maybe it tells me in here. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, this saw effective at drawing the blood of beasts, transforms into a long cleaver that makes use of centrifugal force. The saw, with a set of bloodletting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt, and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transformed. Doesn't say anything. Special attack. Ooh, special attack does 100 more against beasts, so it must be when it's open. Okay. When it's untransformed state, the saw cleaver deals serration damage. Untransformed? Okay. Geralf, that's literally the opposite, or Geralf, that's literally the opposite of what I thought it was, but also that sounds like the opposite of here. Because on the bottom, let's do the how do we get help? Help. Strength of slow rapid poison added to attack, and extent attack is raised versus kin. Yeah, I just always thought, well, that's making out. I don't see the range as what's good about this weapon. It's how fast it is. So it's like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Oh wow, I should just keep it closed more often. Why did I come this way? Oh yeah, we're going to open that in a moment. I was just killing them for more experience, I think. So, might as well give ourselves more blood bullets and heal ourselves on up. Okay. Before we tackle the boss, we're going to get some good armor and stuff. And some insight, which is the other resource. So the world is not as it appears. There's actually a lot more going on in the world, and the more insight you have, the more you can see of that. And that's going to become a whole big story thing. But if you're confused about why we're doing all this, don't worry, it's normal. We're just being told that this is the night of the hunt. The thing is, these people think they're also on the hunt. Big hairy guys out looking for beasts. And look, they've got a big beast. Burning it. Something weird going on. Something weird in a FromSoft game? Who would have thought? We could go this way first, but we don't have to. What's the other way we could go? We could go... What was down that way where the lady was laughing? I jumped down. I can't remember where that went. We'll leave it for now. We'll just go this way. Oh, there's really tough enemies in here. Where are they? There's one. So glad that worked. You dead? Yeah. I don't have the health to keep up a fight with them right now, so I have to rely on the shooty thing, you know? Vixen Statter, he read H3 art. Thank you so much for the follow. We're playing Bloodborne. What could go wrong? Hello? Can we sneak up? Can we sneak up? I would love to sneak up. Fuck. Yeah. If this guy comes running at me, I'm not going to hear it. If you've only just joined the stream, you should know that my audio is delayed because of my weird setup right now. Oh god. Oh. You'd think that doing the Sekiro no prosthetic tools run, that I'm on my parry game. That would be the case if it was about doing it when you get hit, but it's like, it's this weird moment when they're going to hit you that you do it, and it's different. The window's different for every enemy. It's it's kind of awkward. Parrying in the Souls games and Elden Ring and stuff is kind of awkward as well. I feel like this is a trap. Why do I think this is a trap? Oh, there's a mouse, or a rat. Okay. Oh, I knew it was a trap. Run away! Woo. I was trying to shoot. So now to get my blood echoes back, I have to kill a guy who's like... I think he's tougher as well. I have a feeling he's not like the one we just fought up on the top. That was a big ass rat. I don't know if you mean the rat or you mean that weird guy. They're both pretty big rats. But we've got shortcuts, so let's use them. Oh, he said... There, got my health back, at least. So we're still playing with like the unupgraded weapon and the same clothes that we started the game with. So we're like as weak as you can be. But if I remember correctly, we can get our first decent armor down there. And I think we don't need to fight the two wolf things. Oh shit, no, I was going that way. Wait, there is another way we can go, hang on. Oh wait, but we should try and get my souls. Yeah, let's try and get the souls first. The blood egg. Oh fuck, okay. Because there were quite a lot. So guess what? We are going to fight these things. I just put my weapon away by mistake. I used to go to the sewer past the dogs in the cages and the bridge through that's what I was just thinking. I was thinking I might do that instead and then come back to this bit, because I think the bit you're talking about is where the armor I'm looking for is, maybe. But I think the odds of me dying doing all of that bit you're talking about before I can get my stuff back. Oh my god! Why do I keep... Well, yeah, I'll go there now. I'll go there now, because now there's no need to go where I was going. Thanks, Obama. Is that a Kyle Bossman? Yeah. Shit. I'm so rusty at this one. We'll get there. It'll come back to me. And at least I've got the sound excuse to use, because it is really distracting. This feels like NASA communicating with a space mission, where they're having to take into account like, oh, it's just my measly 700 blood echoes. It's not your fault. It was me getting... I think I'm forgetting how weak... Like, I really can't afford to get... And the other thing is, in Sekiro, I was standing my ground because I could always block. I keep forgetting I can't block. I don't want to waste any more Molotovs though. Let's do it the safe way. Yo! Come at me. Alright, so maybe I should keep this closed, but then I'll have to go really close to them, won't I? Hello. Ooh, that's a good attack. I should do that more often. So that was a follow-up heavy. If one of these times there's gonna glitch and they're gonna come through the door and I'm gonna like freak out. Dodged it away at the last second there. It does look like they're about to get through. I hate it. Ow! So little stamina as well, it's really annoying. Okay. Look at this world. Okay. We were talking about going... this way. No, this way. Nope. This way. This is where the dogs are. See, I'm starting to get my bearings. Oh shit. Maybe I'm not. Oh, I can't believe we lost what? I think it was 5,000? I think I lost 5,000. What's the little bling sound? Perfect timing for the attack. The only sounds I'm aware of, it's really hard to tell what you mean because my sound's so delayed, but there's a sound that's like doom. That's, I think it sounds like that. That's, you've got a visceral attack, and that's when you've either done a heavy from behind. Oh, or is it that? Is it that little? I think that's just letting you know that it's fully charged, because you can just do a little one. I think it's just like, that's as strong as it gets. And I think that means it'll count if you do it from behind. That's what it takes to get a visceral from behind. So if I just went behind someone and went heavy, that wouldn't get me the thing where I can do the visceral. It has to be a big old doof. Oh my god. So this is our first person that we can tell to go somewhere, but we don't know if anywhere's safe. Do you know of any safe places? No. Bye-bye. But remember, we'll come back. We'll come back to her. I love Yarnum. It's such a cool place. Okay. You see that fire coming? We can sneak up behind him by going this way. I think this also means we can get some items. I think this is a weapon. And see where it landed. It landed somewhere. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, I don't want to fall off. Okay. Yeah, you're like sneaking about, and then you don't actually have like a sneak, like a duck button. You can't do stealth kills like in... Well, stealth kill in this game is just this. You walk slowly behind them. And it depends on the type of enemy, whether they'd hear you or not. Where'd that guy go? Oh no, it's one of them. Oh, it didn't work. Oh my god, it didn't work again. Shit. I think I am rusty, but I'm wondering if I use the sound to tell me like when to press the button. Because you can't just hit immediately, you have to wait a second. Yeah, you have like, there's like a millisecond you have to wait before you can just press R1, I think. Oh, someone with a gun somewhere. I can see the muzzle flash before I can hear the shot. Cold Blood Dew. Am I safe? I think I'm safe. I can't remember if the game pauses. I don't think the game pauses. Cold Blood Dew. Hunters sustained by the dream, that's us, gain strength from blood echoes. So the Cold Blood Dew is like souls that you can pop. So that's the money resource that I just lost earlier, that same kind of thing. But whereas if I die now, I'll lose my 2,215 in the top right corner. But I won't lose the ones that are here, because these are items. But if I ever use that item and pop it, it will give me some blood echoes. So it's like a good way to keep them on you, but not lose them if you die. Bullets. So by picking up stuff that you've already got max, it'll go into your oh my god. It'll go into your storage. Where is he? Oh. I'm freaking out. I think we've done everything up here. So this is the way that I think it was you, Gerald, for saying we can go. We could drop down, but you can also... Maybe we take care of the enemies up on top first, because some of them have guns. In fact, there's crows and all sorts, so yeah, let's do that. Go away. Ow! Oh my god! Jeez, he was sort of camouflaged for me. Third time's a charm. Go away. I think when I first played this game, I had a thing like that happen when I had loads of echoes. Where when I did the big visceral attack, it did like 99% damage, you know? So I just assumed he died and I turned around being like, okay, what am I gonna do next? But he got back up and he killed me. This is probably the bit, I have a feeling this is the bit Jeff might have been talking about. There's so many bits here where crows can get you. By the way, I finished the first Expanse book. It was really good. And then I read a mini one that's set before it, and now I've started the second Expanse book. Hello. I walked all that way towards the bridge with the elevator to get to the boss before I realised I could just run past the 2 brick guys towards the lift. No. I can give you some good news. The good news is you didn't waste a trip. That elevator you can't use until you've come from the other side first. You have to activate the lift first from the other side. So even if you run past those 2 brick guys, that only worked because you'd come at least once from the other side. Oh, there's so much going on here. Okay. We could do this part now that we've killed these guys, couldn't we? Oh my god! There's something there. It took you a long time even after you'd activated the lift. Oh sure, I get it now. Yeah. They're really good, by the way, to kill, the 2 brick guys, if you can. Because they, early in the game, drop a lot of blood echoes. I don't know if you know, but if you keep dying, the area stops giving you as many blood echoes, which is pretty harsh. I think it's its way of saying, like, come on, get better. I kind of am scared about dropping down, but... In fact, we have to drop down. Okay, we're definitely going to go down that way. In fact, I'm going to grab whatever we cut down. Remember we cut down a body? It might be that there actually, but there's still... Is it a madman's knowledge or something over here? Knowledge, that means we can level up, because I think you need at least 1. It used to be 10, but I think you need at least 1 insight to be able to level up. Yay, it is insight. Yay. Instead of helping you with blood echoes, it just raises the bar. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. I think Demon Souls is like... Demon Souls has some pretty harsh mechanics like that as well. Stairs, ladders. There's a ladder. That room we were just in, there's like 2 raised parts. Can we get to it from here? Yeah, okay. So there's this one. Hello. Which game has the worst rats? Dark Souls rats poison you very badly. Did Elden Ring have rats? Probably. Okay. I didn't actually see what I picked up. Did I pick up a weapon? I did! Saw Spear! Saw Spear is really good because it's an early way to get a weapon that has thrust damage. +2 thrust. I can show you it quickly, I think. So it's very similar. See, it looks very similar. And it's also serrated, and I think it's always serrated. But it's not, it's pretty quick. When it opens up, instead of being like a vertical or like a wide like the axes, it's more like, actually that's quite wide. But the charge up one is a thrust. And you can do like a jump thrust as well, like this. And some enemies are quite weak to thrust. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, it's underrated. But I kind of like this. For now at least. All of the starting weapons you can use the entire way through the game if you keep like leveling them up and stuff. There's not really a bad starting weapon, but people just have favorites. I'm gonna do a weird run. I'm gonna have a mixture of like skill, strength, and arcane, and just use like a big mix of weapons. So this isn't gonna be like a min-max thing. I'm not really. I can beat this game without optimizing. I'm partial to a charged up thrust. Is that a pickup line? Sounds like a pickup line. The Rat King. Oh god, Muzz, the Rat King. Ray, Frenzy Rats. Was that in Elden Ring? Oh my god, the Rat King. When I think it was you, Muzz, that was talking about you just got to the part in Last of Us 2 that's got more of the, what are the guys called? Stalkers? And in my head I was thinking, ooh, that might be the bit I was the most scared. I think I was maybe the scariest bit in the game. But actually, approaching the Rat King was probably scarier. Ugh. Ray, the thing about Elden Ring, right, is I played that game the whole way through and I platinumed it in the first 2 weeks of it being out. And that's meant that the entire experience of Elden Ring has just been squished into like enough memory for me to remember just like a few little key things. So like I remember big things. I remember there's locations I've forgotten about, and then when you remind me of them, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that location. But I can't even remember the rats at all. Does this go the whole way up? I feel like it goes higher. I like that you can hold sprint to climb faster like in a lot of the other games, but also you can go whoosh, down the way. Yeah, so that was a bit there. Oh, ooh, this is a good shortcut before we go down there and get the armor. So, well, we can get some more insight here. Oh god, I tried to do the Sekiro. I tried to use the block button again. God damn it. This is not Sekiro. I'll get used to it. So here's a good chance for a visceral attack, hopefully. Yeah, the stalkers were awful. Like, read the whole Rat King segment. I was about to say I've never moved more slowly in a video game, but when I played Alien Isolation by myself, I was like, I was just hiding under a desk for like an hour at a time. Played that really slowly. Hello.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door.
Trying to fool me to open this door.
Heavens, the depths of depravity.
Yeah.
Wretched outsider.
If we go up here, this is actually really sad. There's like a really, I mean, we don't have to do it. We don't have to do it, but basically, well, firstly, here's a really good shortcut. This is the bit where I said let's approach it from another side. So the first brick guy, he's over there, and the bit with all the dogs and stuff's up there. So this is a shortcut that I said I would open.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter?
Will you look for my mom?
He never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Her dad's actually a hunter, like a hunter, like. I guess we're gonna have to explain what hunters are, Sin. And her mum, I think, is being overlooked by fans of this game in terms of the lore. I think her mum's got more to do with the lore than people realise. Are they coming down here? They better not. Find the girl's mother. Yeah, sure.
Really?
My mum wears a red jeweled
Mum,
brooch.
red jeweled
Brooch.
brooch.
They mostly come out at night,
Big
mostly.
and,
Yeah.
and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget.
I like her
If you find
voice. She's a
my
good
mum,
voice actor. This game's
give
got
her
so many
this
good voice
music
actors.
box.
If you find my mum, give her this. It's her favourite music box.
It
Plays one of
Daddy's
Daddy's favourite songs.
And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum says
So that was a little
nothing
bit of
about
lore
it.
stuff there. So we play this to help Dad remember when he starts to forget us. Why the heck would your dad forget you? Because something's happening to Dad. It turns out that hunters can... people who are tasked with dealing with this situation of the hunt and culling the beasts, they can become addicted to like the bloodlust. A bit like the Shura ending in Sekiro. And they can start to turn into beasts. There's a beast in all of us, basically. So yeah, it sounds like her dad's already kind of going down that path if they're already having to do stuff to try and remind him who he is. He's you've probably heard of his name, just in games media and stuff. He's called Father Gascoigne. These guys have loads of health, so maybe we just launch a thing. Or Papa Gaza to friends. Yeah, Papa Gaza works. Papa G. Father Gascoigne. I think you can... I've never tried it before, but I think you can use... Oh my god, you're alive. I think you can use him as like a summon for the first boss. I keep saying first boss fight. It depends how you approach the game. Some people fight Father Gascoigne as the first boss. Some people fight the Cleric Beast, which is the scream we were hearing. I think you can use Father Gascoigne as a summon against the Cleric Beast, but I just fight them, whatever. I wouldn't describe him and me as friends. I think I encountered a dad's beast twice. Yeah, so basically, he's not in a good way. You shouldn't have encountered him twice. If you're thinking because it was the same place, it's probably his friend, Henrique. Second time is probably Henrique, who's old as fuck. Like, the blood has given him a really weird long life. So I'm going to talk more about lore, but we're literally just trying to survive right now and just get past the boss. We've not really picked up many items yet that are like super informative. I mean, you learn that the fire, since the tragedy that struck Old Yarnum, so we know something bad happened to Old Yarnum. We're just in normal Central Yarnum right now. We know a bit about Gascoigne being a hunter. Madman's knowledge is to gain insight. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the Great Ones. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing. For even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose. Ray, Gascoigne was my first boss. I reached him accidentally, but I knew about him and I panicked as soon as the cutscene started. Yeah. So, it is possible to reach him first. And I think some people naturally do it, like you did. I naturally reached... Well, the thing is, that bridge that had the two wolves on it, two beasts on it, that is where the Cleric Beast is, so it's quite easy. I think it's easier to come across the Cleric Beast. Come down here. I'm worried there's going to be some weirdos. in places like that. I think there is one actually just further down here maybe. Oh, and there's you guys. I kind of don't want to waste my Molotovs because they're going to be really useful against the big boss. I think that might be poison or something they're using. Ow! Try to claim some of that back. That's pretty good. I watched one of... Muzz, you're saying you watched one of the PlayStation Access Challenge streams taking on Father Gascoigne. Nice. I don't think I saw that. I actually didn't pay much attention to Bloodborne even when it came out. I'm quite late. I'm quite late to like the Bloodborne, the From Software games in general. But then I just demolished them really quickly. And I had like a lockdown challenge, so like really early in COVID lockdown, when it first started, I was like, I could platinum all the games. So I platinum all the games. Jesus Christ. Ooh, isn't that... I bet you climb down that ladder or something. Oh wait, that's the lift. Yeah, so there is a choice here. Piggy or no piggy, that is the question. Yeah, so when I first played this, I went across this bridge because it's not that hard. Just dodge the ball if you know the ball's coming, and then the ball kills the guys. And then Father Gascoigne's up there. But, let's activate this quickly. I should have jumped out. But if you go through where the pig is, you can actually pop up and kill those guys in a way that means sometimes, not every time, but sometimes the big guy gets hit by the boulder because he's very close to it. But also, do you remember the girl? There's a really sad thing we can do with the girl once we deal with Daddy. I think the bigger deal was the fact that I got those platinums in such a short space of time. I did already have the Sekiro platinum, I think. But I did it again. I think it'd be easier if I let him come this way. Come on. The easiest way to deal with the pig is just to do the visceral attacks from behind. Like that. Does look like you shot your hand up his butt. Wait, where was that armor? I've definitely missed some armor. Or did I? Yeah, the whole point of me coming down here was to get some armor. Specifically before the fight. Maybe it's right where that guy killed me? Now go wash your hand. Yeah, I feel like a vet. Oh, this is something I did when I first played this game. I sprinted down here, and I just sprinted... Where is it? Just off the edge. So yeah, if I climb up here, you can kill those guys. Should be the same side canal like the spear. Yeah, not in that same room. But yeah, it should be that part. I think it's where I died. Do you remember where the guy... I lost all that money. I know where I'm going, I think. Oh wait, is there anything in there? Probably not. Probably not. It's not all the way this way. It's... we have to do this. There it is. Right behind the guy. God damn it. It's the type of design that's like, you know, they know someone's going to climb here and then spot the item and then be like, And it pays you to be observant because now you know there's an enemy there. Okay. I'm back to nearly having 5,000. I'm now terrified. So now the question is, do I go and bank my 5,000 now that I can? Or do I try and kill that guy again to try and get my other 5,000? And potentially lose 10,000? Do I have a bold? Do I have a bold? I don't have a bold thing, so it means I need to find... where's the nearest... where is the nearest lantern? Hello, girl. Nearest lantern is probably... this way. But he was kung fu fighting. Why have I got kung fu fighting stuck in my head? Is there kung fu in this game, Ree? Yeah, watch. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I could do two-handed kung fu. Yeah. That could be a good challenge run. Wait. No, it's not the bit with the saw spear. Is it? Because that's here. It's the other part. It's the part I went to first time. So we just need to go up these steps. It was a little bit frightening. Yeah, I can't kick. There's definitely enemies in this game that do kick. There's like a scary enemy quite soon that does like a one-hit kill kick. And punch. Everything's one-hit kill. Lucky us. This was such a long way to go to do this, but there should be a... yeah, I think I maybe didn't go to the nearest one, but anyway. 4,750 when we don't have any yet. It's probably worth a bit. The other thing is I need to actually have some insight, so Madman's Knowledge. If you look in the top corner, we've got 1 insight, which doesn't let us see much. If you notice the world, it's still the night, it's still the hunt, there's still a weird moon that you can see clouds moving behind. But for one, look at the doll.
Hello, good hunter. I am a
I love her
doll,
voice too.
here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to to embolden your sickly spirit.
So you don't... Yeah, you can spend insight, but also there are enemies that can steal your insight, and that can suck if you have like 40 insight or something. There's an enemy that can steal insight.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise
So
them.
here in the Hunter's Dream,
He is
Gehrman is the
obscure,
only human apart
unseen
from
in a
us.
dreaming world.
She is an animated
Still, he
doll.
stays here, in this dream. Such is his
And
purpose.
they've given us weapons, and she's allowing us to become stronger, and they want us to go out and get blood echoes. So the reason we're hunting is to get blood echoes to make us stronger, and that's the whole purpose, the entire purpose of this stream. For some reason, I guess we might find out.
Very well, let me stand.
So, oh wow, we can do loads. But also, we have a bunch of items. These things. So... Wait, why can't I use it? Wait, why can't I use those? Maybe we have to find an item to be able to do that.
Hunter. May
Oh, I think we were still chatting to her. Okay. So, let's use all of these. Yeah, we're gonna be super powerful. Let's do it.
welcome home. What is it? Very well.
How do we want to do this? We've already got lots of arcanes, so health is always good. I want skill. I want strength. I want endurance. Maybe like that?
Farewell, good maid.
Nice. And what's this gift from the messengers? Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation if we were playing online. Sure. Fine. And this is... an old hunter bow. Okay. This is where we store stuff, so let's store the saw spear. And... oh, we've got a torch! Amazing. So we should probably put the torch in our left hand. Yay! I hate this outfit. Let's get rid of it. Let's go find that decent armor before we do the first boss. Wow, we're really far into the stream. I want it now. Ooh, I can make my weapon stronger. I don't care about making the pistol stronger. To me, it's just a way to do parries. So yeah. I could even do it again. Sure. It doesn't need to be repaired. That's all we can do with weapons right now. If you look here, or not here, if you look here, there's a little fountain down there, which you can spend echoes, spend your blood echoes. But this fountain you can spend insight. So that costs 1 insight, that costs 1 insight. That's to offer your help to other players online. And that's a really cool thing for attracting beasts. And here, you use blood echoes. You can buy more blood vials, bullets. I think we're okay. We're doing okay for them. Molotov cocktail. We've already got 5. That'll be fine. I could take some more. Pebbles. Cool. Where is Garmin? He gets around. Sometimes he's around the back here. you always get really it's always worth talking to him. You get some really rare lore like bits. By the way, these messengers appear here. It may be because I'm offline, but there's messengers. But you can dress the messengers. You can put bows on them and stuff. It's the cutest thing in this game. At least there's something cute in Bloodborne. He's not over here, is he? No. Alright. Anyway, we're good to go. Let's take out 2 bosses in succession. Let's get the Cleric Beast, and then let's go and get Fellow Hunter, Father Gascoigne, who sounds like he's not doing great. Wait, shouldn't we have seen Aileen the Crow by now? I feel like I've missed Aileen the Crow. God, I hate how delayed the sound is. Oh, let's go deal with the beast. Having a moment there. Who sings that song? It's Queen. It is Queen, isn't it? Oh, he heard me. So I think we don't need to fight these guys. Yeah, that's fine. We do have a whole bunch of... Ooh. Yep. Yeah, that horse not having a good time. I think nobody's having a good time, Lori. In fact, you know what? I think the horse is having the best time of all the characters. I'm gonna be real. I come over here to kill a boss and I get killed by crows. Right. This boss fight, I tweeted. I added trombones. I added trombone music to this boss fight. I'll show you that later. Okay. We should have... God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. That's the button. Oh, here's a cool tune. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at the view. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wait, do I have urns? I should have got urns. Why didn't I get urns? Oh! God. Why am I missing? I think I just threw a pebble by mistake. Oh, I'm trying to do Sekiro stuff. I wondered if I could shoot him. I think you can shoot him. I'm just not sure when. Maybe we don't try shooting. I can't really remember the boss fights in Bloodborne. I can't remember what the movesets are. See, Sekiro, I know Sekiro like the back of my hand. I really want to shoot him. Maybe I don't. The only reason I need to dodge there was from the monkey fight. Remember the monkey fight? Okay, we got him. Ree, you know how we got the different stats? You know, over here we've got strength, skill, blood tinge, and arcane. Blood tinge is related to your guns. Although my gun is crap, it's just for like doing the parry mechanic. There are better guns in the game that you could build the stats around, that your gun is like your main weapon. I definitely threw pebbles, or the equivalent of pebbles, at bosses in Sekiro. As like a flex, for sure. Ooh, we got a thing here. Quicksilver bullets. Here's the mystery door. This is such a good example of like how interconnected, how well designed the world is. Because, so, there's no way to get up there from here, yeah? In there, past this wall, up there. But basically, later on in the game, there's a door which is cut content, like to make the loading times for this fight work better. They didn't want it to be loading what's behind this door, so they decided to make it not load in and just not use the door anymore. But where this door was going to come out later, you can get to that part and the door is still interactable, unlike here, but it just says the door's locked. Right? So it's this mystery door that can never be opened. But what's amazing is that, sure, that corridor is not currently loaded. That was the whole point of them changing it. And when you're over there, this bridge here is not currently, won't be loaded in. So they're not really, if you could open a door, you couldn't just step out. Yeah. But just to show you how like amazing, how well thought out the world is, there's an item you can drop that helps you see in the dark. Dark Souls has things like this as well. Like in this, it's coins. Do I have any coins? Shining coins, yeah? So maybe this will work actually from here. Oh, wrong button again. Coin, yeah? If we go through the game now and get to that door later that isn't a real door that we're not allowed to move through, the coin will be there because the door is on the other side. Like, although it's not currently loaded in, that is in the game space, like of the entire game environment, exactly where the corridor is. There's not like some gamey trick to make you think you're now here. Like, it was supposed to be a shortcut, which doesn't make as much sense, but if you go there, you'll be able to see the little light. It's great. Nyan! Nyan is raiding. Hello! We just killed our first boss. It didn't go very well, but we did it. So now it's time to get Father Gascoigne. Nyan, thank you for the sub. Also, ooh. In fact, I've got a button. Watch this. I'll press it a few times. In fact, I have a feeling if you say uwu in the chat, try saying uwu in the chat and see what happens. Nyan might have made the button. I think I made the button. I think you just told me how. Hands-free uwu. Yeah, we might as well use this because in case we die against Gascoigne.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
I'm probably going to get banned from my own chat for
Let me
spamming or
stand
something.
close. Now shut your eyes.
What are we going for? I think strength. So yeah, this is just a non-challenge run, just normal playthrough of Bloodborne, but I'm really rusty and don't remember it, so that's why it's
Farewell,
exciting.
good hunter.
Oh, do you know what? We just did that boss fight without getting the... I wasn't paying attention without getting the good armor. I definitely want to go get that good armor, for sure. Did we get anything... Is he up here yet? Where the heck is he? He's hiding from me. I totally didn't mean to do the fight without getting the armor. So what would be the quickest way to get to the armor? Now it would probably be the Great Bridge. Sure. Yeah, we're just going to play through the game. I'm just looking for an excuse to play it. We're going to chat about the lore. It's just the lore at this point is just what the heck's going on, what a crazy city. There's lots of monsters. I'm partaking in the hunt, and I'm traveling here from some alternate reality, dreamlike world. I think we're able to go. Are we able to go through that door? Maybe too later. My memory's so bad. Prey defeated instead of boss. Yeah, there's a really good one. There's a really good one near the end of the game. Or there's a really good one that's like Nightmare Slain. Yeah. This is my favorite game to play in English. There's some really good things about Japanese in Bloodborne, but of all the, you know, like I really don't like playing Sekiro in English. But I really like the voices in Bloodborne, really good. It just, the vibes, matches the vibe. There's just some lore details that make less sense in English, it's kind of weird. Like a big one is, you know that note at the start that said, seek the pale blood to transcend the hunt? It just says, a scrawled, handwritten note. So you're like, oh, I wonder who told us, or whose note this is. But in the Japanese it makes it clear it's your note, it's your handwriting, you know? Come at me. That worked. Try that again. God damn it. Another thing I should say to people who've just joined in chat is that I've got a 3 or 4 second delay on my audio because I'm doing the audio through the PC. But my PlayStation is... Yeah, in fact, what? Yeah, if I put the headphones in here to listen to the game directly, it forces the audio to come through here. Wait, actually, maybe that's a... Hang on, maybe that's something I can turn off. Oh wait, you can listen through the 3D60. Well, no, I'm not. So, Nyan, at first I was listening through the controller to hear the game directly. I forgot there's a thing on the HD60. What I'm doing now is I'm just listening, and now I'm monitoring now I'm just monitoring the HD60 coming through OBS. So there's like, I'll tell you when I hear the attack. Yeah, so I'm gonna find like a splitter. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get a splitter to do like the audio from here as well or something. I'll figure it out. Or I guess this is now a challenge run after all. Oh god, forgot about you. Maybe we can take care of these guys faster now? Maybe not. They're still pretty tough. Ow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep. Anyway, don't die. Good night, Nyan. See you later. Yeah, this has been going on quite a lot and I've only done one boss. Can you tell I'm faster at Sekiro? We're gonna read a lot more item descriptions in this one than the Sekiro stream, for sure. First thing I want to read is the armor description that we're away to get. I like crows in real life, I just don't like these yet. Oh my god, I fucked it up. But it was kung fu fighting. Oh my god, I've still got the coins. I don't want the coins. Maybe we have the Molotov cocktails ready? Oh, I used all the Molotov cocktails, didn't I? Oh, I have to kill that to get my... Oh god! See, I heard that so late. Don't mind me, I'm just throwing stones at dogs. I think these guys they're hard to kill, but they're quite easy to dodge. Even though it killed me last time. I say that, Jesus Christ. I'll kill him with a pebble. Oh my god, I could kill him with a pebble. I'm gonna kill this one with a pebble. Is it possible? Maybe it's not possible. Wait, oh, I'm saying for some reason. Bedtime for you. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Tell Daddy Gascon I said hi. I'm sure you remember me. Thank you again for the sub. Night night. See you later, Ray. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Did that guy just stumble backwards and completely destroy a brick wall from a tiny tap? Probably. Was it the big boy? Because... yeah, probably. A lot of things are destructible in From Software games. Especially anything made of wood. Really satisfyingly too. If you're ever playing Dark Souls and you walk into like a room of jars... Normal guy? There wasn't a normal guy there. I mean, there was this guy. That's what I mean from earlier. He might have knocked over something like this. I mean, he definitely was not a normal guy either. He's definitely got something funky going on. This is a weird night. That's a very big moon. Put it that way. It's down here. Right, finally! This is the bit I've been trying to do. It was the guy that surprised you because the audio lag. Yeah, him. Yeah. Nobody we're gonna meet out here is... Jesus, that was lucky. Particularly normal, but I know what you mean. There should be a guy here. Oh, there he is there. I wonder if he's seen me. I wonder if he could drop down and like... Oh, fuck. I kind of feel like this world don't have the same normal as ours. I mean, it does though. So starting to get into the lore a little bit, this place is a normal city. At least it should be, ish. It has some history, but it's a city. And all you really need to know is that why would someone like my character or some other people ever come here? Look at it. Well, because it's a normal city. It's not usually like this. And also because word has spread that the church, there is a church that basically runs the city, has a miracle cure that can cure any illness. You know? A city that if you go there, you can have any illness that you have cured. But apart from that, it's supposedly normal, and it used to be pretty normal. Why is it not so normal now? I guess that's something we'll uncover. I keep getting hit. Timing it well, but getting hit as well. So he isn't the one that killed me last time, but it's the same type of thing, I guess. This will be good practice. He's down there. He's right down there. Okay, there's the rat that we got earlier. I think we're ready to try. Yeah, this is new normal for sure. Yeah. Let's try and get that good armor. But first, we get the rat. And Ree, you can see that's a normal rat. What are you talking about? What's wrong with that rat? It's a perfectly normal rat. Oh, do you know what I did there? Do you know why I missed? I pressed X to try and jump to get more distance, like in Sekiro. This is me pressing X. It does none. Okay, he was round this corner. I don't think we're able to sneak up on him. I can see you. Oh! He turned round! Oh my god, I thought I could get a sneaky attack on him there. We did it! Oh no, grab it, grab it! Oh, I didn't grab the item before he dropped. I wonder if it was any good. I kind of don't want to find out. It's too far. Actually, maybe we could drop down. No, I'll probably die. Let's have a look. Look, we look cool. Okay. How do we do this? A lot of the clothes in this game look cool. I think this is the first time we've looked kinda cool. There we go. Now we look like we're playing Bloodborne. Oops, I didn't mean to take it off. One of the standard articles of Hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. So there's two workshops, but the workshop is related to the guy that's in the Hunter stream. Let's put it that way for now. A fine piece of Hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yarnum's beastly threat. So in other words, the workshop has been set up specifically to deal with whatever the fuck is going on. Okay? Accompanied with a short cape to wipe away blood. Okay, so there's a few things here. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. Allows one to stalk beasts unannounced by cover of night, which doesn't mean gives you extra stealth. It means that the workshop, the specific workshop that this hunter stuff is related to, and what is a workshop? That's going to be explained. I'll explain it. But when these outfits were designed, it was done so that all of this hunting was secret. The whole point was they'd go out and hunt beasts and it would be kept shh. The public shouldn't know. Now, clearly, I would say people probably know by now. But at some point, that wasn't the case. So we're starting to get a little bit... That's maybe our first little bit of, like, the history of what's happened. At some point, there were hunters, and the hunters were dealing with this beastly threat. But the beastly threat was such a way that it could be done secretly at night. Yeah. Next question is, should I have put it on? As in... Yeah. It's got bad poison resistance. But other than that, it's like better. It's like double. I should have had this. Why did I not put these on for the fight? Okay, speaking of boss fights, let's go do our first... Guess what? We're going to fight a hunter. We're going to actually kill a hunter. I would love to know where Eileen the Crow is, though. I've somehow missed. I never leave home without a short cape to wipe blood away either. I should start wearing a cape. I want a cape. No capes. Oh, I do look really cool now. Yeah. So we've got lots of questions. What has happened here? What is the deal with the hunters? What is this workshop that this hunter outfit came from? What is the deal with the hunter's dream? Why was Old Yarnum? What was the tragedy of Old Yarnum? Which has apparently been set ablaze, and why have they blocked this area off from the cathedral ward? Questions, questions, questions. Keys, check. Wallet, check. Phone, check. Wipey, wipey, cape, check. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to wear this armor the whole game, but it's pretty good. Double the defense, I think it said, from what I was wearing. Can we get out of here? Yeah. Look, this is like the start of the game. If you look down here, remember the fire. We fought our way through here for the first time. Oh, there's so much more of this game to see. It does not all take place in central Yarnum. Don't forget your serrated saw cleaver. It's got such good atmosphere. I don't know if the sound's loud enough, but you can hear like people crying and like dragging metal and stuff. I'm really annoyed that I can't remember. I'm sure she was at the bit where we killed a bunch of crows. I think she's this way. Dragmail. I've seen a lot of drag acts. Don't think I've seen Dragmail. Let's get some practice in here. You've got invincibility frames when you're doing a visceral, so these guys can't hurt you. That now kills them in one. Before we were having to like get another shot in there. Look at this blade. Oh my god. Look at that bridge. In fact, let's go to that bridge. Not an item there, is there? No. How long have we got? I'm happy to stream for another 30-40 minutes. Everybody's spinning around. Going down. So we can go over the bridge, or we can go this way, but I think I do want to go this way because I'm pretty sure that's how I got to that. There's a pig still there. Sorry guys, don't mind me, don't mind me. This is maybe a really bad idea going this way, actually. But I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. I think it's up here, is the bit I'm trying to remember. So there's a character that I want to talk to, who's an important lore character who will actually say something about Father Gascoigne. I want to do that before I go kill Father Gascoigne. I thought she was here. It's a bit like this with crows. Maybe I have to go over and like... Maybe she's actually near Father Gascoigne, actually. Yeah, let's just go get him. I don't think it'll break the story or the game or anything if I don't see her, but she's cool. You get damaged by very short falls. You gotta be careful where you are. Well, are these guys gonna be a problem? Are you gonna be a problem? I was gonna kill... Oh fuck it, let's do it in here. Hopefully they're far enough away. Yeah, they're really slow enemies. So there's a shortcut here. Sorry lads, but we can have a problem. That sounds like I'm reading so much of The Expanse right now, and that just sounds like something right out of like dealing with security guys. Gun on your shoulder. You're gonna have a problem. Yay! It did get him! It didn't kill him though, did it? Oh god. That went really well. That's why it's worth facing the pig sometimes. I am curious to know what the item is. Cocktail. Molotov cocktail. So, Father Gascoigne's up here. Remember, we're looking for a mommy with a red brooch and a daddy who forgets himself. He needs to be reminded of his humanity now and then. Here they are. This isn't them, don't worry. Ooh, this is going really well. I have a feeling... something is really cool is so many bosses in this game are human, or used to be human, or all sorts. So, unlike just this big monster lumbering at you, often they'll have dialogue, So if you watch the bottom of the screen and listen carefully, you'll get like, the bosses will like say stuff. It's really cool. JRAD TTV, how's Bloodborne going? It's going okay. We're early. We've only killed one boss. This is the first stream. We're about to do our second boss. Father Gascoigne is up these steps. I'm just a bit weirded out that I think there. In fact, let's try and figure this out, because I think she should be up there. I'm trying to remember where Eileen the Crow is. I'm sure we should have met her by now. How would we get up there? My memory, I feel like Gandalf, I have no memory of this place. Fuck it, let's just go. Oh, before we do that. The music box. So you gotta be really careful with the music box. It stuns him. I think if I remember correctly, there's a stage in the fight where he becomes more dangerous. But he becomes more dangerous, that stage triggers either at a certain time in the fight, or whenever you've done the music box for the third time. So if you just go box, 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 you'll put him into his more dangerous state quicker. Which ain't really worth it. Oh, here we go. More bullets. More health. Yeah, here we are. What does he do? Maybe, I think if I use the music box I might be able to get behind him. Cutscene. He looks a bit like me. He looks like a hunter. Because he is. Thanks, Maz. So, what's wrong with him would have been explained if we'd met Aileen, but I can't find her. So he's a hunter taking care of the beasts like we are, in a way, but something else is happening to him too. Oh my god, the sound delay is so bad. Oh, I thought we'd be able to get behind him, but it doesn't work. He moves out of the way. Oh, I thought that might work.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
The music box plays the same music as one of the main bosses at the end of the game, which is really weird. Oh my god, how have I got health? That was the smallest amount of health I've ever seen in my life. I was sure I was dead. Ow. Oh god, this is going really badly. Yeah, we got him. Uh-oh, here we go. Can I still use the music box on him? Oh, it does work. It does still work. So yeah, he's out here supposed to be hunting beasts. Doesn't look like it's going that well. Yeah. So now we can go up here, but there's a lot of stuff we've missed. So yeah, he was mutilating that body. So yeah, he's supposed to be a hunter, so he's supposed to be out culling the beasts, but clearly things can go wrong even for hunters, you know? Thanks everyone! Hey, I've died a few silly deaths so far, but at least I've not died to a boss yet. Two boss attempts, and they're both done. So, I think if we run up here, I still am annoyed that we haven't seen the crow. And by the crow, I don't mean like a bird, I mean a person. Here we go. Right. Look. So the music box that helps Daddy remember was making him go weird. And Mom, hey TB, Mom has a red brooch. Look. Red jeweled brooch. So, where is it? Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter used to change into a droplet blood gem. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Chibi chibi chibi! So there's a really sad, I don't know if we should do it, there's a really sad thing you can do, and it's not going to get us anything super useful. But do you remember the messengers, the little white guys who were like took us into the dream in the first place? Remember I said you can dress them up a little bit? It's one of the only cute things in the game. You can give them their own little outfits and stuff. Like, all you'll get is one of those. You'll be able to put a little ribbon on those little white guys, which sounds cute, but here's the catch. Do you remember the girl was like, have you seen my mum or dad? Well, a thing in this game that's very similar to the Dark Souls games is you can invite people to your hubs, to your different places. And in this game, there'll be the clinic at the start of the game, that Yosefka character who gave us a vial. She's like, if anyone's in trouble, you send them to my clinic. And up here, there's a church, which seems a bit creepy, and they're like, safe place, send anyone you want. So when we meet people, in fact there was that woman, we should go back, there was a woman who was wondering, we can tell people where to go. So the girl, she'll be like, have you seen mum or dad? If we choose to say yes, I've got some bad news, then she'll say, she'll go looking, I think, for them. Or you can say, yo, I found this church and I found this clinic. You should go there, it's safe. And for most of the people you meet, they will then do that. But for her, if you ask her to do either of those things, she gets killed on the way. She goes through the sewers. She does really well. She gets past so many things in the sewers. But she gets eaten by the pig. So if we go and tell her to go to one of the safe places, and she'll go, yeah, sure, we can then go and fight the pig, and the pig will drop a red ribbon, which is her red ribbon, and we can give it to the messengers. And then if you do that and go back to the window, she's got a sister as well. And I think the sister, can't remember what happens to her. Anyway, isn't that sad? So the fact that I'm not really bothered about dressing up the messengers, let's not kill the little girl. I guess let's let her die alone with her sister in a house during the hunt. It's all sad, regardless. But there was a lady, if you remember correct, there was a lady near the dogs. So possibly this way? Oh wow, this has all been one run, so these enemies are still dead. Nice. Oh god! I take it back. I hadn't done this bit. That scared me so much. Yeah, it was the lady over... Hopefully this dog doesn't see me. Yeah. The lady here. Sorry, TB, if that scarred you mentally for life. Oh my god! Anyway, look at the view. And this game isn't all Yarnum, but just... Oh, I wouldn't be mad even if it was all Yarnum. Look at it. Look at the statues. Okay. Yarnum has weird history even further back than all this weirdness.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors is a... Well, if you once has got off you, you're obligated to help me, you hear? So what, Libby? Are you going to...
Oh yeah, we haven't... Oh, I didn't actually go. I'm so stupid. I didn't actually go to the church. I'm so annoyed at myself for not knowing where Eileen is. It must be... Where is she? Oh god. So she's not this way. Is this where you are moving to? I already live here. You know we were talking, if you were here when we were saying Old Town Edinburgh. You do not get more Old Town Edinburgh than where I am right now. If I look out my window, I can see Waverley and Calton Hill. 60 seconds from Old Town High Street. You were talking about Coburn Street. It would take me 5 minutes. 6, 7 minutes to get to Coburn Street from here. In real life. So, it is lovely. It's a really good location. But my housemate is moving out and I cannot afford this place by myself. And I think I want to live by myself. So, oh, here he is. Oh my god, is he sleeping? Sometimes when he's sleeping you get the best chat. Come on. Oh! Are we so lucky that we're getting a really rare bit of dialogue at the start? No. Very sad character. Okay. I came here because we can do a few things. We can level up a little bit. But I think more importantly, let's get rid of that gear. Didn't like that gear, where was it? Oop. Store. The shop. If we go to the shop, the messenger's here. Do they sell weapons? Muzz, we get the best chat out of you when you're sleeping too. Do you sleep talk? I know some people have sleep talked. The Kirk Hammer. Oh my god, I've nearly got enough. I'm only 2 levels up from being able to 3 from being able to show you how it works. Oh, let's buy it. Oh my god, we got one of my favourite weapons before the stream ends. Yes! Repeating pistol, nice. Yarnum Hunter Cap. Is this stuff good? Is that what I'm wearing? Oh no, Hunter attire was made for new recruits. Oh, here we go. Ludwig, the first hunter of the Healing Church, once recruited Yarnamites to serve as hunters. So here's a bit of drama. Ludwig is the first hunter of the Healing Church. But I can tell you for a fact that Garmin, the guy who was on the wheelchair who was sleeping a minute ago, was the first hunter of the workshop. So before Ludwig. So there's so many like schisms and dramas and all sorts going on. But the Healing Church, the only thing you know about a church so far is the fact that I told you people travelled from far and wide to come here because the church had discovered a miracle cure. Which doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Kirk Hammett would be better. No. I know who Kirk Hammett is. I like a good solo as much as anyone. But, guys. Maybe we walked past your house when we were in Edinburgh in December. We were walking along PS. You absolutely... I'm on the other side of the train station and the parks from Princess Street. I'm on the Old Town side. But yeah, there's a good chance you did. Oh, let's see if we can get this weapon. So, I don't have any more things, unfortunately. So maybe not. I don't think we've got enough. Let's talk. Find out.
Welcome. What is it?
I love her
Very
voice.
well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand.
We need 16. We need 16 strength to use the Kirk Hammer.
Farewell, good hunt. May you...
Anyway, let's push on before we finish the stream. We've got about 15 minutes left. There's several hammers in this game, but this is the best. I love it. Tomb of Udin. Udin. Do you think he looks like a messenger? A little bit. Here we are. Oh, gotta be careful. Sometimes his friend Enrique is here to find out what happened to him. Ooh. Actually, where did he die? So yeah, we're not gonna go and tell the little girl. We're just gonna leave the little girl. I'm not going through all that and fighting the pig again just to get a ribbon and to kill a girl. I love the automaton. The automaton's great. Wait, now I'm lost. Okay, here we are. The key. You get the key from beating Father Gascoigne, which I think is a really funny decision, because some people are like, oh my god, I'm in a boss fight, so they'll run past and then be like, open the gate, and then realize you can't open the gate. We don't need that anymore, but we can have the pebble and maybe the Molotov cocktails. I'm suspicious. I never trust an empty room in these games. Ooh. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so far ahead of us in terms of learning lore. This is like so beyond where we're at. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. This is extremely important. That word Bergenworth is like one of the most important words in this game. And they've got a spider there or something. We'll come back to that for sure. But the design of this place and this trapdoor is very Bergenworthy. Let's put it that way. A treasure chest. Musman, I think I got my automaton for a birthday or Christmas. Yeah! We can do more stuff in the workshop to make the weapons better now. I lived with several people and I was like, I want an automaton. I'm going to annoy everyone so bad. Here's a major location in the game. A very Dark Souls-y kind of location in the sense of you'll have lots of NPCs you'll be able to bring here. To push the story along in different ways and get different things from them. This is a chapel that's yeah, that's going to spoil a lot, I guess. It's Urden Chapel. I think that's how you say it. Urden. And there's a person right there who didn't see us come in because he's blind. Right there. But let's do this first. So, yeah, if this was like a traditional video game, I would say we've just finished level 1. So this is definitely the next level. Hello.
Hmm? Oh,
I like this guy.
A hunter? Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of
So when
blood,
the hunt happens and the night
snarls of
happens, everything
priests,
goes to shit.
None of them's too uncommon now.
And this one's worse
No
than
one's
ever.
done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Urden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. So that's our first character who gives us a safe place to bring people to this Urden Chapel. Oh my god, there's so much creepiness happening. So here, let's show you some funny stuff to finish up the stream. We don't have time to do another boss, but we've talked a lot about the Healing Church. Let me show you a bad guy. Let me show you somebody from the Healing Church. He's a bit large through experimentation, put it that way. He's tough. I'm always... this is a really bad corner to be in later. This world changes a lot. Oh my god. And these guys are very different when you have more insight. That's something we need to talk about as well. I want to show you something kind of funny. Oh, not him. He's not what's funny. So you know I said when I play, I completely missed where the 9 insight were coming from. You get some insight for discovering a boss and beating a boss. Sometimes you get 2, so I think a lot of the time you get 2 insight just for finding a boss, 2 insight just for killing them. I also spent some Madman's knowledge to get some insight. And people watching the stream who don't know the story, what insight is and what it means for the lore is not worth. We'll get to that. I'm just trying not to freak you out with too much really big lore straight away. Let's just focus on this weird say for now. But you know in Dark Souls, I say Dark Souls is about rolling. I dodge. I dodge all day. But I sometimes shield. But I do a lot of dodging. A lot of people play Dark Souls hiding behind a shield. Like that's a very common way for people to play the game. And that's this game is not designed to be like that. The whole point is to be aggressive and to claim your health back if you lose it, dodge it the way in and get another attack in. It's not about hiding. So I think this is really funny. This is a shield, a wooden shield. And it does have some uses, believe it or not, in some builds, but it's just a crappy wooden shield. But if you read the description, used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt, so not the hunters but the public who've been joining. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffective against the strength of beasts. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. It's like a little message just to be like, if this is you, if this is the way you usually play, do not try that here. They're nice, but not if they engender passivity. Look at that crazy statue. Ooh. There's actually a lot of enemies that look a lot like that statue, which makes it even freakier. Okay. How are we doing for time? We need to finish up, but you know I said the world's actually very different than it appears? That looks like a normal building to you, yeah? Later on we'll look back at this building when we've got more insight. Jesus Christ. And you see this item? I'm going to grab this item really quickly and then run away. Now we couldn't see what that was. That would have been really bad. It would have grabbed me, but you just have to trust me. Shisul Uchiha, thank you so much for the follow. You have to trust me, there's something really bad going on here, but we just don't have the insight to see it. And it's gonna be a big deal. Do you need any help? I'm okay. I've played this game before and we don't do backseating on this channel. But thank you. And I am forgetting things, so if I ask, it would be really good to have an answer. There is one thing you could maybe help me with actually, if you are a Bloodborne expert. The very last thing I'd like to do before I finish is we've just done pretty much everything before this point. You know, we've done like the Cleric Beast and Father Gascoigne, but I didn't come across Aileen the Crow. I'm sure we should have seen Aileen the Crow and told us about Father Gascoigne. Is that after here? Or have I missed it? I feel like I've missed it. Oh my god, that was the sound of the thing. Do you want to see a very big boy? Look. Oh, this needs like a PS5, 60 frames a second, higher res. Oh, now we're really pushing on. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to Google where the heck the crow was. Shisul Uchiha, you don't know where the crow was, do you? Yeah, I was in the sewers. I'm sure you climb up a ladder, but I thought I tried all the ladders. There is maybe one ladder I didn't try. That might be the last thing I do in the stream. There could be one I haven't tried. Because it's overlooking. I'm sure it's overlooking here. So it must be a very tall ladder. It's a secret room near the old lady who spoke behind the door. Oh, I need to go see the old lady anyway. God. Thank you for the help. Oh, I do remember the room now. I do remember the room. I actually was thinking about it. So... if I can get to the dogs, it would be pretty good. The dogs, quickest way to the dogs would be... I could go this way, I guess. Thank you so much for your help. This is really good because I want to finish the stream now, but I feel like it was the only thing here we hadn't done. So it really means that when we start the next stream, we can just cathedral watch, just push up, you know? Or, you know, that direction, at least. Hello! Oh wow, that didn't work. I'm gonna blame the sound again. Why am I so bad at that? I cannot wait. The other thing about the next stream is we're going to get to see the Kirk Hammer. I love the Kirk Hammer. I love all the weapons that are weird and quirky. And I think off the start, like the early weapons, Kirk Hammer is the coolest, weirdest one. I'm really glad that Shisul turned up to help us. So we can finish this area. I'm not saying we'll never come back here, but... So this is the lady. So let's bring her to the chapel. I didn't mean to sit down. So there's some motion controls to do some of the gestures.
Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Did I do it?
No, and
Okay. How do we do gestures again? Yeah, I can't remember. The secret room, I'm pretty sure is here. It's in one of these walls. I'm sure of it. If not this side, then over there. Maybe it was on the other side actually. Maybe I should just have my torch out. Yeah, he looks normal. Yeah, it must be the other side. I was sure it was here. Was it above us? It might be above us. That would make sense. Just check it's not here. Okay. Hello. God damn it. If we go back out here, is it up here? It is. I knew it was on the side. Yay! I wanted to come here before Gascoigne, so this is... Oh wait, she's not here. Oh, she is here. Okay. So everyone, the stream's ending now, but we're gonna talk to one cool character first. This is Aileen, the crow.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst.
Good pep talk.
There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter.
So let me tell you a little bit about her very quickly. She's a hunter. She's not just a hunter like Gascoigne and that were a hunter. She's one of the few hunters who were like us, have actually been to the hunter's dream. And it's not From Software game without a little bit.
What are you still doing? Enough a hunter?
A hunter must hunt. She is a hunter of hunters. That's how cool she is. Because, as we saw with Father Gascoigne, a hunter on the night of the hunt, the bloodlust and everything can actually turn them insane, and then they can turn and their beast can come out. So you know how the job of the hunters is to fight back against the scourge and get rid of all these beasts? Well, she's keeping an eye on the hunters in case the hunters need to be dispatched. She saves the hunters from themselves. That's her job. She's very cool. She's kind of old, but she's been doing this a long time. But she's very cool. So yeah, we've pretty much done everything I wanted to do in this area now. Yay! Thank you so much for the help finding her. I completely forgot. Totally forgot. So I'm just gonna go spend my stuff. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. This will be a more laid back stream than the Sekiro one, I guess. Because it's not a challenge run. I'm just enjoying a game that I've not played in a very, very long time. Which is why I'm forgetting stuff. There's a lantern right here. Look how bloody my outfit is. She is badass. She's such a good hunter, she hunts hunters. But she is kind of old now. I guess. She definitely isn't as good as she used to be, and there's multiple reasons for that. Including related to the dream. Okay. Hey look, it's our first ever lantern. Sadly, I don't think we'll have enough to show you the Kirk hammer. I think I'll just have enough points to get one more point. But in the next stream, very early on, we'll be able to get the Kirk hammer. We'll just check. Yeah, 15. You need 1,950. No, that's how much I've got.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
3,000. We need 3,000.
Farewell, good hunter. May...
Do I have any? Not really. Yeah, there's a lot of badass characters in this. Here's Gurman again. The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice. As every hunter before you has, a holy chalice will reveal the Tomb of the Gods, where hunters partake in communion. Tomb of the Gods is massive, massive spoiler for lore. So now, for the first time, I can upgrade the Kirk hammer even though I can't use it. Sure. I can do blood gem fortification. So oh, I don't have any blood gems. That's alright. But I can do it now. Was there anything good to buy here? Not really. Anything here? These clothes don't seem as cool as the ones we got. They've got really good poison resistance though, actually. I'll keep that in mind. We are going to need that in the next areas. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. I'm turning it off now. Look, I'll prove it to you. How do you turn it off? That's how. Yep. Zardath. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.